hope you're doing great. Welcome to this live session. So today is the last class for the yoga week of the You Can Be Stuck challenge, and we're going live for this class. Okay, I'm just checking that everything is fine. Hello to everyone. I'm so happy that you're coming from everywhere. And I'm just gonna adjust the phone, which is kind of falling. Okay, that's better. So I'm gonna be able to see your comments because I have my computer right here. And so if you have questions, just ask them and I will tell you everything. So for this class, you just need a yoga mat and a comfortable Nike yoga outfit. That would be great, the most comfortable you have. And we're going to be starting in like a few seconds. Just keep telling me from where you're coming. I love seeing that you're really from everywhere. That's so nice. So I'm Inès. I'm French. Well, I guess you know that because mostly if you're here it's because you did the challenge. Hi Florence, you're the only one from Paris like me. Okay, so we're going to be starting in just a few seconds. We're just waiting for everyone to be here. Okay, great. So just sit on your mat, close your eyes. We're going to start with a little moment of meditation together. I think in these times we all need meditation right now. So close your eyes, try to push the crown of the head to the sky and gently start to breathe. No worries for everyone that's coming a bit late. We're starting with the meditation, so you can catch up whenever. Okay, so put your palms facing to the ground. Here we're going to do a vinyasa yoga class, which is going to be all about grounding. I think in these moments we really need to ground in the moment. So we're going to try just to put the palms facing the earth, which is really the grounding element. And just gently breathe. Here, close your eyes. And here, try not to do any effort. If you're not comfortable sitting this way, just change the way you want to sit. Every way is okay. So close your eyes. Try to relax the shoulders. And start to feel every breath. Every time you breathe, it's like a wave coming up and down in your body. And this is what we really want to feel. In the inhale, we're getting taller to the sky, and in the exhale, we're grounding to the earth. Don't change anything of the way you're breathing. Here we're just breathing like every day. We don't try to control anything here. Try to feel that every exhale is an opportunity for you to release, to let go. And this is really what we want to do today. Let the emotions be and let them go slowly. Okay, try to feel everything you can feel in your body related to this breath. So try to feel maybe the shoulders that are trying to go to the ground. Try to feel the legs relaxing. And try to feel this movement between the belly and the chest. The wave I was talking about. Just try to feel it. And try to feel how this wave is bringing a lot of comfort, of happiness, and just release. Release your day, release the hours that you lived just before this class, and start to feel everything around you. Try to feel the air, try to feel the posture you're in, the mat under you. Try to listen to every noise around you. Because all of these noises are just here to remind us that everything is still running. We are here sitting in stillness, and life is just going on around us. And we don't want to stop it. Just want to take a step back and relax. So here we're going to start to introduce our Ujjayi breathing, which is the kind of breathing you adopt when you do vinyasa. So keep your eyes closed and really try to focus in the inside of your body. In the inhale, we're going to inhale through the nose and get the air in the chest. Try not to fill your belly with air. So inhale in the upper body. Exhale with the nose. Okay, continue only with the nose. Inhale and exhale. So now your breath is a little bit more audible. You can hear it. Inhale. Maybe you can feel it even more. And exhale. Okay, continue like that. Really try not to move your belly, and if it can help, maybe start to activate the abs. So here we want to squeeze the abs and really start to engage this part of your body. So in the inhale, let the air come in the upper body, and in the exhale, the energy is going down, but not filling the belly. The belly is not moving. If you're a really beginner, this might seem like really hard, so just focus on breathing with the nose and maybe not with the chest and belly thing. But to make it simple, in Ujjayi breath, we don't breathe with the belly and we don't breathe with the mouth. So you just try to breathe with your nose and your chest. Okay, keep your eyes closed and the attention in the body. Again, inhale. And in the exhale, let go. Just release everything you need to release before starting this class. Try to hear a bit more your breathing, like the sound of the ocean. Okay, here gently, you can get your hands in front of your heart, palms together, release the chin to the chest. Take a moment here. If you want to think about something before starting this class, think about someone, about something that makes you feel a lot of joy in your life. This is the moment to put a sankalpa on your practice, an intention. Okay, great. Rub your palms together to create a little bit of energy, a little bit of warmness, and put the palms in front of the eyes. Okay, gently blink the eyes and come back in the room. Okay, So this was just a moment to get on your mat and to ground. Now I wanted to invite everyone that want to put music on this session to go on my Spotify, which is Inès Bloch Yoga. I will put it on the conversation, it would be easier for you to find it. And then you can find two playlists. One is classical music, which I really love to practice yoga and which will really be a good music for this practice, or more modern music. So if you want, you can put music. I will let you a few seconds to do it. And if you want to practice just with everything around you, calmness, it's perfectly fine also. So put your music for the one who want to put music, and we're going to go right now to the warming up of the body. So like I was saying, this session is about grounding. Grounding is often about hips opening, so this is what we're really going to focus today on. And the hips are like the center of your emotions. I always like to see postures in two ways, like what does it improve in your health? So this is going to be all about mobility, about like just gaining mobility, and the other part is like spiritual part. And I really think that the hips are like the most important part because it's the center of your emotions. So if you have emotions that are blocked, this is going to be a really good practice to just let go, ground, and have a nice moment. Okay, so there is no link for the music. You just go on Spotify and look for my profile, and then you will see like training challenge or something like that, and you have two different kind of playlists. Okay, so we're gonna start right now, and this class is really for everyone. If you're a beginner, if you want to take more time, you can take more time. If you're more advanced, just go and take every liberty you want to add some postures, to go deeper, or really whatever you want. I'm giving you like a structure of sequence, and you can really work around to make it yours. And this is really what I would recommend you to do. Okay, so roll the shoulders to the back and inhale, hands to the sky. Here, exhale, put your right hand on the side and left hand going really far to the left. Okay. Here we're really stretching all of the left side. Maybe go on your arm if you can do it. Perfect. Put your heart to the sky and inhale, pushing back in the right hand. Put your left hand and exhale, stretch all of the right side. Perfect. Try to stretch all of this side. Maybe you're still here, and this is great also. Just try not to drop on your shoulder. Okay, one breath here, and inhale back to the center. Okay, exhale, roll your shoulder back again. Inhale, hand to the sky. Exhale, hand to the floor. Here we're just trying to keep the back really straight and go little by little coming front with your hands. So walk with your hands, inhale, look really far away, and exhale, release to the floor. Perfect. Try to push your butt into the floor and really push your hands too. Here we want to stretch the back, but mostly the lower back. Okay. Release the neck. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look the hands, and exhale, walk back. Okay, slowly. Next, inhale, hands to the sky, perfect. Exhale, put your hands next to your ears, and you want to really open your heart here. Okay, 2 times. Inhale to the sky, exhale, stretch the shoulders, perfect. One last time, inhale to the sky, and exhale, open. Right. Here you're gonna just put your hands behind your butt and try to put your 2 feet together. We're going to be working on the butterfly, which is really the best exercise if you want to gain, if you want to stretch the inner thighs and the hips. So just try to push into the floor, crown of the head to the sky, and start doing little movements so that you can really start to tell to your body we're going to move, we're going to stretch, and give him the signal to just start to warm up. Okay, so continue to breathe in a Ujjayi breath. So for the one who got there a little bit later, try really to breathe with the upper body. This technique of breathing is really made for you to go deeper into the posture. So every exhale, which is going to be really through the nose, is going to help you to go deeper. So inhale, exhale, imagine you just release everything on the hips. Perfect. Again, inhale, exhale, release. Perfect. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Okay, slowly stop doing the movements. If this was really intense for you, just stay there. If you can go a little bit deeper, just put not really the hands, but the tip of your fingers on the floor and maybe start to go a little bit to the front, to walk with the hands. Perfect. Don't forget to inhale and to push the look really far away, and in the exhale, maybe release. Perfect. This might be really intense for some people, so if you're still here and this is really intense, just focus on staying straight, crown of the head to the sky. Perfect. Just choose your option, and you're going to see, like my classes are always like that. I give a lot of options for everyone to create his own sequence. Perfect. One breathing. Exhale. Okay, inhale, look through the hands, and exhale, walk back. Okay, perfect. Bring your knees together, whew, and just lay your legs a little bit. Move them, shake them. And here we're going to be warming up a little bit the abs. Everything in your body is connected. So when you're working on the hips, you're also making your lower back work, you're also making your thighs work, so everything around is going to be working. So we're not just going to stretch the hips and spend an hour doing that. We're really going to stretch all of the body, but mostly the hips. Okay, here we're going to be stretching the back of the legs, which is, if you're on MTC, I know you might be doing a lot of sport, which is part of the body that tends to be really tense. So here we're going to inhale, hands to the sky, and in the exhale, try to go to the feet. Just try to connect your belly and your legs, hands to the feet. If this is not possible, and really don't hesitate to bend your knees. I still do it after a long time of doing yoga. So really, you can also put the hands next to the legs. Okay, perfect. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Here, try to push your shoulder blades to the lower back. You don't want to put your elbows next to the ears. Perfect. One breathing, inhale, and exhale. Perfect. Inhale, look to the feet. Exhale, slowly roll back. Perfect. Here we're going to get the knees in the hands to the chest, and we're going to go in Navasana. Yoga practitioner will know this is going to be, might be the hardest part of the class. Let's go. Inhale, put your legs up. You can keep your legs bent, or you can straighten them. Here is the beginning of the class, so don't hesitate to bend them. Hands to the sky. You can also help yourself by holding the legs, but challenge yourself a little bit more. Hands to the sky. Push your chest to the front and your shoulders to the back. Perfect. One, create a little bit of warmness. Two, and three. Okay, we're going to inhale, and in the exhale, we're going to try to go to the floor, not touching with the feet, not touching with the head. Okay, inhale back. Perfect. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, go down, and inhale up. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Go 1, and go back. Perfect. Put your legs, your feet on the floor, hands to the mat, and go back to tabletop. So you want to be on your hands, on your knees too, really starting to create those beautiful alignments that you want to have. So you want to have your wrists in line with your shoulders and your knees in line with your hips. Hands really open, inhale, try to look up and push the belly to the floor. Exhale, put the hands, put the shoulder blades to the side. Okay, inhale up, exhale, push. Here you're in a movement that is named cat-cow. Just get it your way. If you want to push a little bit in the hands, if you want to go a little bit deeper by pushing the chest to the front, just go your way. Okay, for 3, inhale up, exhale, push. Perfect, 2 breathing here. Inhale up, exhale. Here, try to really keep your abs engaged. Inhale, look to the sky for the last one. Exhale, push your belly button to the spine and slowly go back. Okay, before starting really the vinyasa part, the kind of the flow, we're really gonna wanna stretch a little bit and warm up a little bit the wrist, because we're gonna have a lot of plank pose, not prank, but plank pose, and so we're gonna make them a little bit warm. Okay, so start doing circles, one way or the other, whatever you want. Inhaling when you go to the front of your mat, exhaling when you go back. Okay, and remember, if there is something that you cannot do, don't worry, maybe just ask me in the comments or adjust to whatever you can do. Okay, just change the side. If you are going right, go left. And if you're going left, go right. Okay, keep your shoulders really engaged. You can start to feel that it's warming, kind of electricity in the wrist. Okay, just push back with the hands to sit on your feet and release all the tension in the hands. Okay, I would recommend for you to do this every day. Hands on the knees, a little bit of a neck warm. Okay, inhale, exhale. Start to little circles really fast, because we're not going to do any handstand or headstand. That would put tension in this place of your body, but we want to stretch it anyway. Okay, to the other side. Try to do bigger and bigger circles. Okay, really slow. You want to be in a comfort zone, and you never want to have, you're never supposed to have any pain while you're doing yoga. It's really gentle practice. And even when you're in a really power yoga or anything, you're never supposed to have pain. You can have like discomfort or anything else, but never pain. If you have pain, there is always a way to adjust the posture. Okay, are you ready to warm a little bit? So hands on the floor, we're going to push back the right leg and the left leg and start with a plank. Okay, you want to push your belly button to the spine, push on your hands, have a really beautiful plank. For 3, inhale, exhale, push the feet really to the bottom of the mat and push the hands, to downward facing dog. Perfect. Okay, here you can bend the legs, create a little bit of movement in the hips. You really want to find comfort in this first posture. So downward dog is kind of one of the most difficult postures and one of the first we learn. So here, put your hands really open in the floor, really try to push on the hands, and you really don't want to let the shoulders go inside. You want to have like the inside of your elbow going to the front of your mat. Okay. We're going for 3, create movement in the hips, in the legs. Great. 4, inhale. And 5, perfect. Walk slowly to the hands and then release the whole body. Here, release the crown of the head to the floor and grab one elbow in one hand, like like you want to have right elbow in the left hand and the other way too. Okay, here start to balance from right to left to get that sense of liberation in the spine. You really want to take care of your spine and release all the tension. Perfect. Okay, in the next exhale, release the arms. In the next inhale, put the tips of the finger on the ground, and here you're going to stretch the left leg. I did put the right, but anyway, you're going to stretch the left leg. The right leg is going to really keep bending and really try to get the left leg not to be bent anymore. If this is too intense, you can keep it a little bit bent and really try to go deeper and deeper. The more you're going to be bending the right leg, the more you're going to stretch in the left hip. Okay. Also, you can have the elbows in the hand for 1, 2, and 3. Okay, perfect. We're going to do the opposite side, so bend the left leg and push into the right feet, stretch into the right leg, into the right hip, release the crown of the head for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bend both of the knees, and inhale, come up, all the way up. Okay, so once you're up, maybe you're going to have like those white little spots. In yin yoga, they say that it's a manifestation of the chi, so we're going to keep that. I like it. And we're going to come to the front of our mat. We're going to start with 2 sun salutations to warm the whole body, and then just jumping into our flow. So push the feet into the mat here, and connect both of your big toes. Release the elbows to the ground, hands facing to the front, and connect the pinky and the legs. Perfect. You close your eyes, you want to start to feel that grounding posture, mountain pose. And you really want to start to feel your body getting warm. So activate in the legs. The abs are really, really engaged. Also the back, the legs, and all of the arms. Perfect. Stay there for 3 breaths, just breathing, feeling your feet pushing into the ground, the crown of the head getting taller and taller. Okay, for 2 and 1. Inhale, hands to the sky, and exhale, go down to Uttanasana. Here you want to put your hands next to your feet, and you want to connect your belly button to your legs. Shoulder blades to the back of your back, to the lower back, and connect the, I don't have the word, but anyway, just let your head go down. Inhale, hands on the legs, try to put your shin to the chest and push the crown of the head to the front of the mat. Perfect. Exhale, hand on the floor, go back, right leg, left leg to the plank pose. Okay, so here, let go your 2 knees to the floor, your feet on the floor. Push your elbows inside, so you don't want to have them falling apart, and then go back with control to the mat. Perfect. In the inhale, push the back of your feet and push your heart to the sky. Perfect. You're looking up to the sky, and if you're really not comfortable here, just put your elbows and your hands on the floor. So this is, I don't know the word in English actually, Sphinx pose, and this is Cobra. So if you're in Cobra, you really want to have that back really engaged and the elbows close to the body. Exhale, down. Inhale, push on your hands back to the knees. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Breathe here for 1, for 2. I'm going to show kind of beginners way of doing some postures. So if you want to go deeper, just go deeper. Inhale, look to the hands, and exhale, walk or jump to the hands. So you can jump looking between the hands and pushing on the feet. Inhale, hands to the legs, chin to the chest, and crown of the head to the front of the mat. Exhale, hands to the floor, to Uttanasana. Don't forget to bend your knees and then push the butt to the sky. Okay, inhale, push your feet in the floor and get your hands really tall. Okay, exhale, release. Perfect. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, hands to the floor, to the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. Here, put your hands next to your feet and push your head to the floor. Inhale, hands on the legs. You can get them as high as you want. Just try to keep your elbows in and, of course, the spine really straight. Exhale, hands to the floor. You can also walk or jump to Chaturanga. Walk back to plank. Second option for the Chaturanga. You can put your knees on the floor. Just point your toes and then elbows in, and we're going to try to put the chest and the chin to the floor. So slowly, I'm going down, and in the inhale, I'm just going like a cobra to the cobra. Okay, exhale down, inhale up on the knees, exhale downward dog. Perfect. Just try to breathe. Don't forget when you're in this downward dog that you can add any type of movement you want in the legs. Also that you can look around you, maybe change a little bit of perspective on everything that is around. Okay, 1, breathe, try to really keep the abs engaged. 2 and 3, walk or jump to the hands. Perfect. Okay, inhale to Urdhva Uttanasana, hands on the legs, and crown of the head to the front. Exhale, hands next to the legs, release to the floor. Okay, inhale, push really the feet on the ground, and you really want this to be one movement. And exhale, release. Perfect. Okay, back to the front of our mat, connecting our toes, getting back to that strong mountain pose, which is really grounding us. We're going to start slowly to put the weight on the left leg and start maybe to get that right knee up. Okay. If this is really hard for you, maybe take a wall or anything you can have next to you. If this is easy, or just like you think you can go deeper, just grab the knee and take it to the chest. Okay. For 1, if you're still here, it's really great too. If you're still here, it's really great too. For 2 and 1. Here you have 2 options. First options, I release the knee, hands on the body and the feet really on the inside of the ankle. You don't want your feet to be on your knee, because here we're going to create really movement from the feet pushing into the leg pushing into the feet. So if you do that on your knee, this could hurt you. So either ankle or at really the top of the leg. Hands together for that beautiful tree pose. So I love balancing pose because they really challenge us, and some days you can fail, some other days you can get annoyed, and I think it's a good way of looking at life, that even if sometimes you fail, sometimes you get out of balance, you can always keep a smile and have a little bit of fun, even towards yourself. For 1, 2, and 3. Right knee to the chest, and exhale. Just release the leg. Okay, inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, go to the legs. To Uttanasana. Perfect. Inhale, hands on the legs. Just push the crown of the head. Exhale, hands on the floor. The right leg back, and left leg back. Okay, beautiful plank pose. If you want to go into a full Chaturanga, you can push into your toes, get the elbows still in the same place, really next to your body, and look really in front of you. So this is a full Chaturanga. Inhale up. You can choose whether you want to be into an upward dog or a cobra, both are okay. And exhale, downward dog. So this was kind of a most difficult way of doing, but I know that in some of the trainings I told you to do this week, there were some movement like that. So just choose where you're comfortable. Okay, perfect. Left leg to the sky, and then left leg, put your left knee to your chest. Here you're in a plank, abs are really engaged, and put your right feet just behind your right hand. Okay, pushing the feet into the floor, inhale up to that high lunge, perfect. For 1, 2, and 3. Here we're gonna go to our left knee to that low lunge. So if you want to get it a little bit bigger, to get a bit more stretch, especially into that psoas, left psoas, you're just really stretching that left leg. Keep going, but not melting to the floor. Here you want to really push that right hip back and have the hips really squared. You don't want to be opening on the left side. You really want to square that and then push to the floor. Okay, if this is not comfortable at all, just put your hands on your leg or tip of the fingers on the floor. Always finding comfort. Perfect for 1, for 2, just breathe, and 1. Here we're going to put both of our hands in the inside of the right leg. You're going to put your right feet a little bit more to the right side of your mat, getting a little bit more of opening here. And you have multiple options for this. I don't know the name also in English. I need to get the asana's name in English. Lizard pose might be Lisa in French. So here, for that lizard pose, I think it's the name. You really want to stretch deeper. So you have a lot of options. Either you can stay here, you can also take some blocks if you have some, or anything, a big book or anything, just to get the floor a little bit higher. That is really great for beginners to have some blocks around. If you're a little bit more advanced, maybe engage the left toes and push into the floor to go deeper. You can even add a little bit of movement. Okay, you really want to release all these emotions, all of these tensions to the mat. Okay, 1, just breathe, and 2, okay, and 3. Here, put back the leg if you had taken the knee out, and then we're going to take the right feet to the left feet. So just push on your hands and go back, kind of a tabletop, but your hands are really more to the front of the mat. Elbows inside, and here you can either go down with belly and chest, or chin and chest. If you want to go deeper, add a little bit back bend here. Inhale to cobra. Perfect. Exhale to the floor. Push your hands into the floor to that downward dog. Okay, finding comfort. Moving into the hips, maybe taking a variation of this posture. You can put your feet the side of the mat and really push into the hands. Okay, release. Still for 1, for 2, and go back to that normal downward dog with the feet the size of the hips. Perfect. Here we're going to be jumping or walking to the hand. Choose the option you want. Inhaling up to Urdhva Uttanasana. Really trying to stretch the spine, and exhaling down to Uttanasana. Perfect. Inhale up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the chest. Perfect. Connecting both palms, we're going to start to put all of the weight on the right leg. Here, maybe if this is possible for you, really don't feel like you have to do anything. Just do whatever your body tells you to do. Here, maybe try to grab that left knee, pulling it to the chest, okay. Pushing that right foot into the floor, and whatever you want, and if you want or can, maybe go to that tree pose. Finding balance, finding challenge, finding self-fun. I don't know if that is even a word in English, but and maybe more challenge by adding another force. Like I was saying, in this posture, you have to push your feet into the leg into the feet. Like you have all of these actions in a yoga posture. It's not just being there, it's really trying to get all of those energies. And exhale, hands to the heart. Try to get the knee back and release. Okay, inhale, hands to the floor, to the sky. Exhale, hands to the floor. Here, push the shoulder blades down. Inhale to Urdhva Uttanasana, hands on the legs. Try to really get longer and longer. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right leg back, left leg back. Okay. Here, choose your options. I will show one more time the really beginner's option, which is putting the legs, the knees on the ground. Here, I just release my toes, trying to get those, this inner elbow to the front of the mat, and then in control to really build some strength, I'm gonna go down. Okay, perfect. Inhale to cobra or to upward dog if you're feeling comfortable. In upward dog, we're really on the hands and the feet, but not any other part of the body is touching. And exhale, go to your down dog. Perfect. Finding comfort, moving in the hips. Perfect. For one. Deep Ujjayi breathing. For two. And one. Okay, we're going to get that left leg up to the sky, and even if it's here, it's already great. And then go to that plank, left knee to the chest. Okay, resist for three. Get your belly button in for two and one. Left leg behind the left hand. Push the floor with that left feet. Inhale to a beautiful Highland. Trying to relax the shoulders. I mean, you don't want the shoulders to be on your ears. You want still to have that control on the shoulder blades. Perfect. Okay, for 3, 2, engage the core. You're not doing the banana with your back. And 1. Okay, gently release the right knee and the right foot. Okay, here you don't want to have that. You don't want to have your knee in front of your. Okay, this is gonna come. But anyway, you don't want that. You want that. Anyway, you see it, so I can just show. Not talk so much. I'm just checking if there is any question. Okay, perfect. Inhale up or hands to the leg, whatever option you prefer. Finding some comfort. Trying to get those beautiful hips squared. You want to push that right hips to the front and the left hip to the back. Like you don't want to melt. Just repeating what I said earlier. But anyway, this is how we learn yoga, by trying again and again. Okay, for 1, 2, and 3. Put your hands inside your left feet, and then put your left feet a little bit more to the edge of the mat. Okay, here you're in your lizard, or whatever this pose is called in English. I will check after the class, I promise. And then really try to push your chest to the front. This is how you're going to stretch that whole right leg. You really want to open. And if you're ready to go a little bit deeper, just toes of the right feet engaged, and whew, okay, get that knee up. If you want to add some movements, okay, maybe little circles, or just going up and back, whatever feels good to you. This is what we really want in yoga. Just feel good. Feel those energies moving. Perfect. For 1, don't fall into your shoulders. I was going to say on your elbows, but no. And then you want to put back that right knee to the floor, that right foot, push on the hands to get that left knee back. Okay, perfect. The elbows going inside, go slowly to your cobra or upper dog, whatever you want. Inhale, up the heart. This is really about working the strength of your back. You don't want it to come from your hands. You really want the movement to be able to be created without the hands. Okay, exhale down. Okay, I'm happy to see that some of you are on fire. Push your hands and go back to downward dog. Perfect. Like you don't have to go really fast in yoga to feel the engagement. It's really like you can be sweating in a mountain pose or anything. Like just engage, engage, and engage. Okay, for 3, push on your hands if you want to take that variation that we did before, getting the legs a little bit wider. You can do that. Okay, for 2, and 1. Get back to that normal downward dog. Okay, perfect. Here you're going to look between the hands and get that right foot in the outside of the right hand, and same with the left foot. So you want to have your feet on the as open as your mat. So here, several options depending on how you're feeling, how your body is feeling, and everything. The first option would be to put your hands on the leg, the elbows going out, and here just try to create a little movement. Okay, in Vinyasa, you really want to find that movement that would feel good. When you begin, it's kind of hard because you're really already just trying to recognize which pose is what and everything. But the more you're going to practice, and the more you're going to find some flowiness into your sequences. Okay, if you can go down to Malasana, which is your yogi squat, just put your elbows inside and press them to the knees. Here you want to be as straight as you want to have the back as straight as if you were just standing up. Okay, so push the crown of the head to the sky, feel the energy. Maybe you're still here and this is already great. Whatever feels good for you. Maybe even close your eyes. Don't even look at the options that are a little bit harder. You have all the time in the world to get there. And every posture will get you to another one. Perfect. Here you're going to release the tips of the finger to the floor if you were down. And everyone is going to meet into Uttanasana. That beautiful posture that stretches the back of the legs and release our spine. Okay, maybe catch the back of your ankles, go shoulder blades back. This is really important, so I'm going to come a little bit closer and get the t-shirt out to show you what I'm talking about. So you want into Uttanasana not to nail to the floor. This is always the case. You really want to push those shoulder blades back to the lower back. So really this movement, and it's the same when you're in downward dog. You don't want this to happen. You really want to open here. So really try not to put any tensions by pushing those shoulder blades down. It's really a little movement, but that can be kind of hard to understand. So I hope this helped. The little close-up. Okay, for 3, just breathe. 2, and 1. Inhale, hands on the leg, crown of the head to the front of the mat. Exhale, down again. And inhale, up. Go all the way up. Exhale, release the shoulders, release the arms, and back to the front of your mat. Okay. So let's go to kind of the last part of this class, which is going to be a little bit like flowing. I want to take all of the postures we saw today and add just one, which is Warrior 2, and create like some kind of a flow so that even beginners can already start to have that feeling of flowing. Vinyasa is really has something to do with dance, which is really you want every movement to be like, I would say fluid in French, but I don't know the word. It's like really like a dance. So even if you want sometimes to close your eyes and just let your body lead you to wherever you want to go, just let it do. Okay, let's go to the front of the mat. Release the shoulders and let's go. Inhale up to the sky, shoulder blades down. Exhale all the way up to Uttanasana. Don't forget to bend your knees. Inhale, hands to the legs, crown of the head to the front of the mat. you're looking right in front of your feet. Exhale down, right leg back, and left leg back. Okay, we're in that beautiful plank pose. The shoulder is really strong. And here, choose your option for that chaturanga. Beginner, advanced, or whatever you want. Here, you can go into cobra or downward dog. And exhale. Everybody meets into downward dog. Okay, perfect. Inhale, right leg up, really up to the sky, and then you're going to take that knee to the chest into plank pose. Back to our low lunge by putting our right feet just behind the right hand, the left knee to the floor. Inhale up, perfect. In the exhale, just release the left hand and stretch all of the right side. You really want to open your right side. Okay, inhale up, exhale. Left hand next to the right feet. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Maybe if you want to add a little bit more of challenge, just put your left toes on the ground and get that knee up. Perfect for 1, breathe, 2, and 3. Right hand on the floor and back to that downward dog. Perfect. Let's go on the other side. Left leg to the sky, and you want to go to that plank pose. Start breathing. Left foot on the floor. Put your knee down. Inhale to that beautiful low lunge. Exhale, right hand to the floor, and then exhale, stretch all of the left side. Perfect. Inhale up, and in the exhale, you want to put that right hand next to the left feet and maybe go up on your knee to that beautiful twist. For 3, inhale. 2, if you're sweating, no worries. And 1, left hand on the floor, and here you're going to push to that downward dog. Perfect. Okay, push your hands in the floor. Inhale, right leg up, right leg to the knee, right knee to the chest, and then put the feet to a high lunge. Inhale up. In the exhale, we're gonna go into our warrior 2 by releasing the left arm and creating that beautiful flowing movement. Okay, here the leg, the back feet is really parallel to the back of your mat, like you really want it to be at 90 degrees. Okay, here imagine you have a wall behind you and you really want to press those shoulder blades together, engage that core. You don't want to be like really just doing the pose. You want to have all this beautiful strength coming from it, the warmness, which is energy, and exhale down to the floor. Okay, right leg back to plank pose and to your vinyasa. So the vinyasa is really the 3 postures, so chaturanga, whatever option you want, cobra or upward dog, and then downward dog. Okay, for 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Let's go with energy for the last one. Left leg to the sky and left knee to the chest. Left feet to the floor. Inhale up to a high lunge. Perfect. In the exhale, release your right arm and then creating that beautiful flowing movement, engaging the back, engaging the abs, and taking that your knee is not going more far than your ankle. Really try to adjust everything. Here you don't want your knee to fall in the inside. And exhale the 2 hands on the floor. Perfect. Left leg back. I already have a problem with my left and my right in French, so no worries, it's even harder in English. And then chaturanga for the beginners. Knees on the floor, releasing the feet, and go slowly to your cobra. Opening your heart, exhale heart to the floor for everyone. You see, here we're not going to go back to our down dog. We're going to go to a nice child's pose. So connect your big toes together, push your butt into your feet, And here, if you're really not comfortable, often when we begin, we're kind of really not comfortable in here, or any posture actually. You can really put a block or even, I don't know, anything you want, a book or anything you want that can create a little bit of highness. And here, just breathe. Okay, perfect. 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your forehead on the floor and bring your arms back. Maybe catching your feet, raising the shoulders. Stay there for 3 breaths, deep Ujjayi breath. Okay, the next inhale, coming up slowly, rolling the spine. Okay, so the postures that were like standing up are over, so no more sweaty stuff or anything, but we're not exactly over here. So to get a little bit more of stretching into the hips, we're gonna like open our legs, like if we're gonna do a split. I'm happy that you use a book, like someone used a book instead of this, and it's really perfect. Like never hesitate on using stuff that can help you, because really it's about working with our body and not against it. This is really, really important. Okay, so you want to open however you can, like if you can open even more, just open more. And here for that last big stretch, you can put your hands just behind your legs and maybe push the floor to go a little bit more. So here, you also want to keep your toes pointing to the sky and really active. You don't want to just let your toes go any way they want, just keep them active. So if this is not deep enough for you, because that might already feel like really, really like a huge stretch, and this is not enough, you can just put your elbows to the body, like almost every posture in yoga. Inhale up, look up, and in the exhale, maybe try to go down. But here, you don't want your feet to come with your body. You don't want your feet to go down as your body is going down. You really want to create the stretch by these forces that are really going in different ways. I will find the words, no worries. It's not that easy actually to translate a class, because there are a lot of technical words, so I hope that this was kind of okay for you. Okay, create that beautiful energy in the hips. Maybe close your eyes here if you want. Find a comfortable posture for the last 5 breaths here. And really always try to keep the spine long and nice. 3, perfect. 2, and 1. Slowly walk back if you're down. And for everyone, catch the inside of your knee and get your knees one touching another. Hug yourself for a moment. Just relieving all of this energy that was created. Keep your eyes closed and gently come to the mat. Lie down. We're going for one last stretch here, which is not a hip opening, no worry. We're going to be stretching the lower back with a twist, because as I said, maybe sometimes your body tends to put pressure here when you're working on your hips, so we just want to release any possible tension. So for that, we're going to get both of your knees to the chest. Okay, pressing the lower back into the floor, and then with your left hand, get your right knee and push both of the knees to the left side. You're gonna really open that right hand, that right arm to create a beautiful twist. If this is not deep enough for you, like you feel that this is not stretching at all, you can put your right leg on your left leg and do the same thing, but just going a little bit deeper into the stretch. Okay, we're going there for 1, 2, and 3 breaths. Okay, knees back to the chest and change sides. So if you're crossing the legs, change how they were crossed, and if not, just let them fall into the right side. Just feeling that beautiful stretch. You can also look to the other side of your legs. Okay, perfect. Keep your eyes closed for just 2 more breaths here. Finding comfort in the pose and slowly coming back to the center. Okay, release your legs for just 1 minute here in Shavasana, which is the last posture you do in a yoga class. We're just going to take 1 minute to feel everything that has changed into our body, into our mind, to feel everything that this moment on the mat has brought to you. Maybe a little bit more of grounding, of being in the moment. And even if you're not feeling anything right now, no worries, don't put any pressure on you. It worked. I mean, a yoga class always works, whether you feel it or not. So just try to abandon yourself on this mat, to let the earth hold you, because right under your building or house or anything, there is the earth holding you. Feel how you can just breathe without having to breathe a certain way. Here you can just go back to your normal breathing. I would even invite you to inhale through the nose and exhale 1 big time through the mouth. Okay, slowly move your feet, your toes, your hands, and slowly roll to the side of your mat. Here you can enjoy this moment, maybe to thank yourself, maybe to thank your body for what it have given you today. And slowly you can push the floor and go back to sitting into meditation pose, or anything, or any pose that is comfortable for you. Hands to the heart, palms together, release the chin to the chest, sign of respect for yourself, for your masters. And if you want to keep a silence inside, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to say anything, but if you want to say anything like thank you, you can also say it. Okay, one last big inhale through the nose, catching all that beautiful energy and exhaling through the mouth, letting go. Okay, rub your palms together, hands in front of the eyes, and with a little blinks, just open back the eyes, and namaste. Thank you for joining this class. I could actually feel a lot of beautiful energy, so that was great. I hope that my French accent was not that horrible and that you could understand me anyway. If you have any questions to ask, just ask them. I hope that it was fine for beginners. I'm looking here because I have your comments. And also, so this was the end of the week of the You Can Be Stopped challenge. I'm so sad, I would like to do that every week. But anyway, we're going to join the Super Nice challenge next week, which is going to be about dancing, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you for doing the videos that I prepared for you, for doing this, just for playing the game. That makes me really, really happy. So thank you everyone, and have a wonderful evening, or I don't know what time it is at your home, but have a wonderful day, and keep doing yoga, because we need this at the moment. Okay, I think this one good for almost everyone, or people that it was not nice just are not here anymore to say it. Okay. Well, I'm so happy, really, because you were so much joined. This is amazing. Really, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to shut the live down. And I hope that we can practice again together soon. And, of course, do the challenge next week together. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Have a nice evening.